Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, October 8th, 2020. Hope everybody's doing great. It is basically summer here in the U.S., or here in Texas, I should say. Not the U.S. Where I live, it's summer. It's going to be hot again today. Hey, Joni. Say hi as y'all come on. I'm looking for my video here on the iPad. So my name's Jennifer Cotton. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas, where it's going to be 80-something degrees today. Hey, Sherry, good morning. And what that means, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, is I teach people how to make cards, gift packaging, scrapbook pages, and more with stamps, ink, paper, tools, and so on. Hey, Susan, good morning. And I've been doing this for almost 19 years. Next month, November, is 19 years. And who did I just see? Hey, Jennifer. And hey, another Susan. The highs are going by too fast on my phone here. Stacy in Florida, good morning. There's lots of messages on Facebook this morning, like for the live. Anyway, so I'm missing you guys' comments there. Thanks for sharing, Stacy. Jennifer wants to see the Halloween sampler. Good morning, Dana. Man, I'm gonna have to look at the iPad. I'm gonna bring it over here so I can see better. Dana, good morning, in Little Elm. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Stephanie, sorry. Karen, good morning. Good morning, Pat. Okay, so let me say some stuff real quick, and then I'll catch up with you guys. So, here's the sampler. This was my class last month for sampler, and I'll be telling you about my sampler class for this month. Sorry about all the reflections. You can see some samples I have down there because of the glass. But, I do a sampler class every month, so that's the one, just with those lights in it there. She asked to see that. Okay, so my name's Jennifer Cotton. I teach you how to do all this stuff with stamps, ink, paper, and you can purchase, thank you, Susan, Stampin' Up! Products from me, so you can get your stamps, ink, paper, tools, etc. And I have a website. You can click and order. I always have an online ordering special. Thank you, Jennifer. Every month. So this month, if you place an online order with me on my store, $25 or more with the host code, which is a little thing you, when I don't have it typed here, but when you see your price and tax and shipping, below that you'll see coupon code, and below that you'll see host code. You click the plus sign and you type in this little code, and that links you to my ordering special. You're going to get a kit to make 4 cards using the Poinsettia Petals stamp set. We will also use the dies. We'll pre-die cut whatever we can for you. And you'll get everything you need in a packet. So I'm going to show you guys how my packets come today, so you'll see what it would be like. But it'll be for different cards today. Anyway, so if you place an online order, 25 or more with that host code, you get that gift. If your order's 50 or more with that code, you also get a free full accessory. And if it's 150 or more, don't use the code. Stampin' Up! Will give you a minimum of $15 in free merchandise, and you'll still get those 2 gifts from me. So that's my, every month there's a special, every month there's a new stamp set that goes with it. Okay. What else? So monthly classes, Jennifer asked about that sampler behind me, which now I guess I put it directly behind me. Every month I have 4 classes to choose from, live or to go. And anyone in the U.S. can take these. If you obviously take them to go, you just use your own stamps at home to complete the projects. So each of these 4 classes only uses 1 stamp set. 2 of the classes, card and scrapbook, are $15 or free with a minimum $20 order. So card and scrapbook, $15, free with a $20 order. For all 4 classes, you can attend live if you're local. You can check out a tub of supplies if you're local. where you take it home for 24 hours. All the stamps, ink, punches, dies, whatever you need are in that box. You make it at home, bring it back to me, or you can just get it to go and use your own stamps, your own ink, etc., own tools at home. Now, we pre-do everything we can for you, and I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like today. So, what else? We die cut, punch, etc., whatever we can. When you register, you can add on the stamp sets or bundles that we're using if you choose. That's completely optional. You can purchase PDF tutorials for all 4 only for $30, but my team gets those free, so if you're on my team, don't buy that. And you can add shipping when you register if you want the kits shipped to you. Okay, so card and scrapbook. Card is going to be in the Pines this month, and this is what I'm going to show you today. So we're going to use this stamp set on my 3 cards today. And guess what? The 3 cards I'm going to show you are 3 of the cards from my card class this month. So you get 4 cards, $15. Free with a $20 order. You can, what am I trying to say? You can use your own stamps at home to make those 4 cards. Put my iPad back where it goes. And your own ink and all that stuff. And you only need that 1 stamp set, which you'll see again today when I demo. So keep that in mind for all of my classes. That's how they are. Scrapbook class, 3 12 by 12 pages for $15. Free with a $20 order. They are 12 by 12. These are the 3 from last month. I've shown these several times lately. You always get 2 that match, 1 that doesn't, and you make the matching one either the previous month or the next month. So we'll be starting with 3 brand new ones this month. So whatever that last one is, the matching one will be the following month or again the previous, but this time it'll be in November. Hopefully that makes sense. We are going to use the Love of Leaves for scrapbook class. So we're going to do fall and Thanksgiving pages. And they will be different. You know, the 2-page layout will be different from the single page layout, but they'll all use the stamp set. Again, we'll pre-die cut and punch and emboss whatever we can for you on that. Then the next 2 classes are they're priced differently. They include product with your fee. So they are they cost more, but you get more with it. And they're not free with an order. So sampler class, this is the one from last month. You make a 12 by 12 piece of art that you can hang in your home, give away as a gift, etc. You don't get the frame with it. They're like $10 at Walmart. I always have a link to the one I use in my the class description. But everything, you get $20 in merchandise. You get everything cut, ready to assemble, except for the designer paper. We don't cut your designer paper for you. You cut that yourself. It's very easy. Now, if we die cut your designer paper, we'll pull a sheet of yours out and die cut it for you. So, thank you, Stella. Anyway, this month is $28. Includes $20 in merchandise. And you're going to use the Love of Leaves stamp set. So we're going to do a nice fall sampler. And we'll use the dies as well. Again, we die cut whatever we can for you. So for that one, you can take both scrapbook and sampler and only need the 1 stamp set. So double up there. And then last but not least, Stamp-A-Stack, $30. You get $20 in merchandise. You're going to make 12 cards, 4 designs, 3 of each. And we're going to use the Peace and Joy bundle, which is this bundle here. So you'll need your stamp set. I would recommend the dies, but again, we pre-die cut whatever we can for you. And this is one of the cards we're going to make. We showed that on the Facebook Live last week. So that's one of the cards for Stamp-A-Stack, but there'll be 3 other designs, 4 total. And here are my last month's Stamp-A-Stack cards. We did poinsettia petals last month. Isn't that cute? That's that velvety paper, the plush paper. So those are the ones from last month. In your Sampler class, we're going to include plaid tidings, designer paper, embroidered ribbon, metallic paper, as long as they're all still available, which I checked the inventory report this morning and really nothing is in danger right now. Stamp-A-Stack, you're going to get Tis the Season designer paper, Wonder of the Season ribbon, and Wonderful Gems. So, lots of stuff. $20 in merchandise, and that one's $30. Okay, so those are the 4 monthlies. By the way, hello everybody. I know lots of people came on since I started talking, and I've seen so many comments here. Let me see if I can catch up real quick. See where I left off, I should say. Pat, good morning. Joni, hey. Shirley, good morning. Hey, hello, Marianne. She says fearless leader. She's always very complimentary to me. She's on my team. Oh, and I had some extra cards I wanted to, bonus cards I wanted to show you guys today. That reminded me because they're from my team meeting. And thank you, Jennifer and Susan, about the sampler. Thanks for sharing, Shirley. Hey, Stella, good to see you. Hello, Darla and Landa. There's the person who pre-cuts everything for you guys. That's Landa. You can give her a thumbs up or a hand clap or something because she's awesome. Hey, Laura. Hey, Liz. Thanks for sharing, Laura. Hey, Rhonda. And Karen Bray, she makes my thank you cards for me now. And Janet, good morning. Okay, real quick, just some bonus samples to show you guys. This was a class I did for a team incentive that they could earn, and everyone who earned it got to make these 4 cards. They got the kit for them if they weren't in person, and they got a bunch of product as well, some designer paper, some ribbon, some gems. So extra product. But those are 4. I got some of those ideas from Pinterest. That's the Wonder, do I have it here to remember the name? Wishes and Wonder stamp set. Anyway, so those, I liked the project, so I wanted to show you guys. And then we do a team meeting card swap every month that's completely optional. They don't have to, no one has to participate in it, but lots of people did last month. And so I just wanted to show you those cards real quick. When you participate in a card swap, you get back 1 of each card from everybody. This is a shaker, if y'all can't tell. I'm trying to shake it, but on the camera, let me see if I go that way. You can see those leaves and there's some beads in there. Anyway, you get back 1 of each card if you participate. So it's awesome. And you can do it long distance or in person. This was our winner. Everybody at the live meeting gets to vote, and the winner gets $20 in merchandise from me. Little bonus for participating there. Sorry about the clear envelopes. Look at the zebras. That is so cute. She made like a carousel. Adorable. Halloween. Really pretty Christmas. Another Halloween. The moose. I couldn't think of it. This was our 2nd place winner. So there we go. And I get to keep all these because of the card swap, which is awesome. Okay. Wonder of the Season 20 card class at home. Hey, Terry. Good morning. You can still sign up for that. Thanks for sharing, Sherry. Hey, Sandy in Myrtle Beach. Good morning. Hey, Janet. Okay. Wonder of the Season 20 cards at home class. This is a great value. You're going to pay $40. The value of the product I'm going to give you is $38. Not bad. You can add shipping on when you register if you want. It's only $8. And you can add or order tutorials only for $20. I'm going to give this one to my team for free, the tutorials only. So don't buy it if you're on my team. Hey, G-Ann, good morning. Thanks for sharing, Susan. Yes, Jennifer, I do have a very talented team. I like that you said that. Okay, so it's going to include the Wonder of the Season Memories and More card pack, which has all kinds of good stuff in there. Stickers, foil cards, regular cards, all kinds of stuff. It's going to include a pack of the Wonder of the Season Memories and More cards and envelopes. So you have your are they 4x6 or 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 card bases, and matching envelopes. You can see they're lined. But you're also going to get some Wonder of the Season ribbon combo, which is, I'm going to use that today. You're going to get the wonderful gems, which I'm not using today, but they're really pretty sticky gems. Everything will be cut, die cut, punched, embossed possible. Now, if you need to cut up one of these cards, we don't open up your pack and do that for you. You'll do that yourself. And the stamp set you'll need is Wishes and Wonder. And we'll pre-die cut anything we can for you, but you might want the dies to cut out if we're going to cut out the sleigh or something. Of course, I haven't designed these cards yet. It's on my to-do list this week. So sign up by October 26th. Today is the 8th, so you have plenty of time to think about it and sign up by October 26th. You can add on the stamp set or bundle when you register if you choose. Just, who said that? Pat Coates. Just realized it's Thursday. I love it. Hey, Cindy, good morning. And thanks for sharing, Pat. And then the kits will be ready to pick up or mailed by November 4th. Then Retreat in a Box. I got my samples done yesterday. I posted sneak peeks. I actually think I didn't. I need to add a sneak peek photo to my next email that will go out for this one. But when I point the camera down, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of all the projects. We are making, I forgot to get my number out, two 12 by 12 pages, a sampler, 2 paper pumpkin boxes, 6 gift tags, 4 regular size cards, and 2 note card size cards. In addition, you're getting $50, really more than $50 value in product with the fee that you'll use to make all your projects. We're going to cut, die cut, punch, whatever we can for you. And emboss. You'll just stamp and assemble with the, oh, I didn't bring them over here because I made the samples already, but with the Celebration Tidings and Festive Post stamp sets. So those are the 2 stamp sets you'll need. You can register, add them on when you register if you like. Sign up by October 18th, and it's ready to mail or pick up by October 23rd. It is $75. Normally our retreats in a box are $90, and they include gifts and a bag and things like that. But this is a no frills retreat, so basically it's just the class with no gifts besides your thank you card. So $75, including shipping, including over 50 in merchandise, and all of those projects I just told you about. It's a great value. Then when you register, you can add on 2 classes if you want. Or you can be like, I don't want that retreat in a box. That's not my style, or whatever. I don't want it. I just want the one class or the other class or both classes. You can do that when you register. Just read the instructions. Let me know if you have any questions. So I'm doing a Heartwarming Hugs Gifty class. This is first on my list to design today. So we're going to use 2 stamp sets, Warm Hugs and Wrapped in Christmas, along with the Warm Wraps dies. We'll do everything we can for you ahead of time. You're going to make 10 projects, 3 gift tags, 3 gift card holders, 3 cards, and a mini coffee carrier with cups. You're going to pay $45, and you're going to get over $35 in product. So it's a great value. And then April, my retreat partner, is doing the Snowflake Wishes Stamp-A-Stack, but it's a mega Stamp-A-Stack, 20 cards, 4 designs, 5 of each, for $45. You're going to get $35 or more in product. And when you register for any of these, you can add on the stamps and bundles. And you register through me even for April's class, and then she tells me who bought mine from her, and I tell her who bought hers from me. So register by October 18th for any of this. Kits are ready by October 23rd. So you will see when I show you the sneak peek some Halloween. So you're going to get it before Halloween. Okay, coming soon. I keep telling y'all this is coming soon. I just haven't had time to set up my registration link yet. But the January to June mini catalog and celebration sneak peek event is coming in December. It's on December 12th at the Midlothian Civic Center. You can get it to go. And you will see two stamping demonstrations. You will, and we'll do those on Facebook Live for to go in a special group. 8 or more projects, optional card swap that anyone can participate in. You don't have to be a demonstrator for that. There'll be a door prize drawing, and of course there will be fun. So details and link coming soon. Sale, sale, sale. Designer papers on sale. I showed you this flyer last week. There are 15 papers on sale, and I do think I said something wrong last week. All of these papers are $9.78, except the In Good Taste is $17.85 because it's normally $21. So every designer paper in the flyer, which you can see right on my store, you can click shop, which I'll put that link in this video, and then click the sale. And you can see all the papers. They're from both catalogs, holiday and annual, which is awesome. And in my opinion, they've chosen some really good papers to put on sale. Don't forget about that Halloween paper, so cute. Stock up on it now. And In Good Taste is awesome paper. It's the one that has all the stone and wood grain. It's awesome. I'm using Heartwarming Hugs today, so you'll see that today. The snowflake paper, like, this is awesome. Playful Pets, if you're a pet lover. Peony Garden, Twall Tidings. Artistry Blooms, so pretty. That's in the annual. 'Tis the Season designer paper, love that. Forever Greenery, extremely popular. Poinsettia Place, all of these, like I'm telling you, they chose really good papers. Trimming the Town and Plaid Tidings, all on sale. Only in October, no limit, no minimum. Like, it's a great sale. So any questions on any of this stuff I'm talking about, let me know. You can always sign up for my email newsletter where you'll get more detailed information, links, you know, click here to see the flyer. I also have the list typed out, and it's on my the emails and stuff. So let me know. So that's a great deal. And then demonstrators, only Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, we are allowed to pre-order 4 new items. Right now, I got mine Friday, so I couldn't show you last week. And it's called Curvy Celebrations. So if you want to order these today, you can. Just buy our starter kit. And there's no obligation. And it's a great deal. It's a no-lose, win-win situation. So I'm going to show you these, but I got to order them early because I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You customers can order them November 3rd, and then it's good till January 4th. These 2 products will not come back after January 4th at all, so they're I keep saying while supplies last. We make our own stamps. Yay, Cindy. So we're not going to run out of the stamp set, but I don't know if we're going to run out of the paper. So I'm saying it's while supplies last because it is a short-term product. But anyway, look at this stamp set, Curvy Christmas. Look at this row of trees, so cute. And they are much larger than what's pictured on the box. So you can compare the size there. There's the trees, there's the little picture of the trees. And then a row of stars. And then some greetings. May your days be merry and bright. Thinking of you at Christmas. Merry Christmas. There's some swag type images. There's a Merry Christmas, a snow dots, and some stars. Super cute. Curvy Christmas is, I have my prices right here, $21. So cute. Then there's this awesome classic Christmas designer paper. All of the designs come in 3 colors in the 1 pack. Shaded Spruce, Cherry Cobbler, and Crumb Cake. So each one has the same 4 designs. You get 48 sheets total. And let me show you the designs real quick. If I can take it out properly. So you have like pine sprigs and berries, and on the back is polka dots. You have these cute little pine trees all over, and then just a nice diamond, but a fancy diamond design on the back. This one with We said at our team meeting maybe this was holly leaves, but we're not 100% sure. But some kind of Christmassy leaves, and then stars on the back. And then last but not least, a hash mark lines going both directions but uneven, and then diagonal stripes on the back. Uneven diagonal stripes. So, love it. Cindy said she got hers last night. Yay. I paid extra to expedite mine because my team meeting was Saturday and I wanted to show everybody in person. This is $11.50. And during the pre-order, by the way, for demonstrators, we have limits, of course, but once it's for everybody, we can all order it. And then the other stamp set is called Quite Curvy. So similar, but not Christmas. There's, what are those called? Ivy image. There's a die that cuts that out. There's a flower image and a die that cuts that out. And then hooray for you, wishing you the happiest of birthdays, thinking of you, makes my day, you're one in a million, made with love just for you, hello. And then there's 3 different birds. This one, same thing, the images are they larger? No, not same thing. They are the same size as what you see on the front of the box. So, good to know. I thought it was bigger. Actual size. And then that is called Quite Curvy. The dies are called Curvy dies. And then they have all these dies in here that are just like curves. So you can, thanks for sharing, Chris, and saying it's cute. I agree. The leaves look more like mistletoe than holly leaves. Yeah, I don't know if I said it wrong. I don't remember now, but you're probably right because I don't know my stuff. Anyway, dies for all the birds and a little leaf die, and cut out those images. And then these ones here. So you can make like, you can cut sheets with those curves and then layer them and make like a stack of colors. Hopefully that makes sense. So Quite Curvy is $17. The curvy dies are $29. And the bundle is $41.25. But you can also purchase, hey Jerry, all of those, all 4, where everything is 10% off, which we don't normally do. And so it's $70.50 for all 4. So it comes out November 4th. Make sure I said the right date. November 3rd. And then, but if you want to get it early, you can buy our starter kit. It's $99. You get to pick $125 in anything you want. So you can pick the sale designer paper. You can pick those items individually or the bundle. You can pick our new die cutting machine, which is awesome. Whatever you want that adds up to $125 or less. And then there's no obligation to do any parties or business or sales or purchases. You can, and you can get a discount, but you don't have to. Nothing happens if you don't. So let me know, again, any questions on any of that. Reminder, what is today? The 8th. You have 2 more days to sign up for the Christmas paper pumpkin kit called Joy to the World. You're going to make 8 elegant cards for $22. You're going to get a stamp set, ink, instructions, and all the supplies you need to make the 8 cards. And they're providing, I don't know if they're stickers or die cuts, but they're providing the words on a, paper that you can punch out in multiple languages. So they're making this like an all around the world kit. Of course, it will be in English, and then you'll get the additional languages if you choose to use those. Here's an example of last month's kit: stamp set, ink, embellishments. You always get embellishments, and then lots of pieces to make all your stuff. There'll be envelopes, all that. And then with this paper pumpkin kit, they're encouraging people to connect around the world. So there is a Facebook group you can join once you get the kit, and you can get a pen pal. Lots of people are doing that. You can just see what other people have created with the kit, of course, once we get it towards the end of this month. And just, make new friends and stuff. So it's awesome. So I'll put a link to that group in here as well. You can get the paper pumpkin kit, which is our monthly craft box in the mail, by either subscribing, and I'll put the link to that. So then it's $22 a month plus tax only. That includes shipping. Great deal. and you get a new craft box every month. You can cancel or put on hold anytime. Or you can just buy, like, I don't want to subscribe, I just want this month's. Well, you need to purchase on my website by October 10th and activate your purchase. Or you can purchase 3 months worth, or 6 month, or 12 month. Okay. Linda had to fix breakfast. I understand. Okay, so I'm going to point the camera down and show you a sneak peek of my retreat in a box, which you should definitely check out because it's going to be awesome. And then we'll get started on making 3 cards within the pines. Oh, I wanted to check comments. I was like, there was one more thing I was going to do. Check comments before I turn it down real quick. I guess I can turn it down and then check comments, because then you don't have to look at me looking at comments. You get to look at a sneak peek of this amazing class I'm going to offer. Or maybe it's not really fitting on the screen very well there. So let me go back on these comments and see what you guys are saying. Jackie, good morning. I think I missed you earlier. Hey, Laura. Glad you like the stamp set, Linda. Hey, Liz. I think I missed some of these earlier. Hey, Rhonda Null. Good morning. Good morning, Karen. Jennifer, Sandy. Yeah, it's weird. I definitely missed some of you guys in between other people I said hi to. I don't know how. Chris, good morning. Thanks for sharing, Jeanne. And Susan as well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Chris, for sharing. And Pat and Cindy. I think I did. Hey, Sharon, good morning. I'm like, who did I not say hi to? Who else? Linda in Idaho. Liz just got the pines. Okay, so Rhonda Null. This is the retreat in a box, which you will be receiving because you're taking the live retreat. This is not one of the classes. I haven't designed my class yet. I'm going to work on that today, and April hasn't designed her class yet. So we're both just very busy. As I know you know that, Rhonda. So yeah, Rhonda, you're getting this already. So what do y'all think? It's pretty darn cute in my opinion. 2 paper pumpkin boxes. This one's going to hold all your gift tags, which you can put other gift tags in there as well. They are cute. We're doing all themes here. 4 full-size cards. I did reuse this card because I thought it was too cute not to. So we're going to make that card at the retreat, and we'll pre-die cut this for you. Like, it's going to be awesome. A Halloween box with a couple of cute Halloween cards. Whoops, they're sticky there. And then a sampler and 2 12x12 pages. It is a lot of projects that you're going to get to make if you take the retreat in a box for October. So contact me for that link. I would love to give it to you. And get you set up for that class. Okay, so as a reminder, today's projects are 3 of my card class cards. So this is exactly what you receive when you take one of my classes to go. We package it up, we separate everything for you as best we can. So 1 card is in 1 clear envelope. So only the pieces in here are only for the card, you know, that I'm about to make. If you can see close up, this piece is embossed. Obviously that's die cut. This one has been die cut and embossed. This is embossed. All that is done for you. And the reason is in case you don't own some of these products, so that all you have to do is provide the stamps and ink in general. Okay, so this is the first card. As a reminder, the card class and the cards I'm making today are using In the Pines bundle, which I love. So cute and very versatile, not just Christmas. And in the set, it has Thinking of You and Season's Greetings and some snow and then all those trees and all these dies. Okay, so here we go. I will be doing, this will probably go faster than normal today because I'm not going to be die cutting anything. We've pre-done everything for you. I believe there's nothing I have to die cut. So if you are new to this channel, first of all, say hi, comment. Oh, I didn't even say this at the beginning at all. But if you comment on the video or share it or both, you're entered to win the cards I make today. So I will be giving these cards away, even though they're my class. And these are only 3 of the 4, and I literally haven't designed the 4th one yet. Ran out of time. But anyway, comment or share, and comment that you shared, and we put you in for each thing you do, commenting and sharing, to win the 3 cards. But if you're new, well, what was I going to say? I lost it because I forgot to say the other part. I completely lost it. Oh, I know what it was. And you don't know how to use a die cutting machine or emboss, or you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch any of my previous videos and you'll see that. Okay. So, card class, when you take this class in person, I always tell you, and of course on my written PDF tutorial, which you receive in all of my classes, I always tell you, fold your card base in half, stamp and sign your name on the back, and set this aside. Get it out of your way. The stamping and signing the back, I just don't do on the videos to save time, but you always want to check what direction your card should be when you do that. And I always have people do that first, because if you mess up, so this card is going to be landscape. If you stamped it this direction, then you could make this be now the front of your card, and you have a second chance to stamp it the correct direction. But we always want people to know we made our cards. We don't want them to think, where did she buy that amazing card? What specialty boutique did she get that from? No, it came from my boutique at my house. Okay, so then on this card, the 4 by 5 1/4 shaded spruce has been embossed with the amazing evergreen embossing folder in our holiday catalog. And this folder really is amazing. It gives so much differences of depth in the one, folder basically. So it's awesome. Then we had a piece of Whisper White that was 4 1/4 long by, I believe, 1 1/2. Yep, 1 1/2. And then right at the top, we laid this snowy hill at the very top, tip top of that piece, and just let it hang off the 2 edges and ran that through the die cut machine. Then step 2 is embossing it with the subtle embossing folder, which is this folder right here. It just puts embossed lines, uneven, uneven, that's not the right word, inconsistent lines in your paper. And what it makes your paper look like is that textured paper you buy at the store, but you can only buy it in certain colors, and you have to use it all. In this case, you can just emboss whatever you want. So there's our snowy hill. Then from, of course, the same dies, we die cut this tree here in Whisper White, this one here. And then from a different set of dies, which is North Pole Wonder, we die cut a gold foil reindeer. And that, these are the dies we'll be using over in the 20 card class I talked about earlier. Then there's a piece of gold twine. It's going to come from the Wonder of the Season ribbon combo pack, which is these 2 ribbons here. And I use that twine. But this is exactly how your kit comes, right? Everybody who's in my classes. Texture, Rhonda, thank you. I knew there was a word. Okay, so simple card for you, because all the work is done for you. Remember, anyone can take this class in the entire United States. So we have Season's Greetings stamp. And we have the dots of snow stamp. Let me grab scratch paper. And we're going to stamp on these 2 pieces here. And if you are taking my classes, I know a lot of you are watching this do take my classes. These are tips for you as well. So I'm going to use Whisper White ink. My pad is still the old one on Whisper White. On all of our ink pads besides black, and well, yeah, besides black stays on and black memento, you want to ink gently. But on white, you want to ink even more gently. So just barely tap and try to make sure only the stamp touches the pad, not the block. And then we're going to re-ink every time. And I don't know if you can see it well on the video, and I would guess you probably can't, but in person you can. And so I'm just going around the tops of the trees, which are embossed on here. Re-ink every time, or it'll be very, very light white, faded out. And that's pretty much it. So simple. White can take us a minute or two to dry. So just don't touch it. Don't smear it. But that's it. Very simple there. Whisper White. And then in Shaded Spruce. So to take this, well, I can't really say that. I don't know if you're going to need another color ink because I haven't come up with the 4th card yet. Now for Season's Greetings. Again, this is a tip if you're taking this class from me. This is embossed, which I don't normally do to stamp on. So we want to make sure this is inked well. I don't need to press hard at all because I'm going to get ink all over here if I do. I just need to do it a lot. I just want to make sure there's plenty of ink on there. And then when I stamp it, I just want to hold it for several seconds, give it some nice, even, straight pressure, not... I'll show you what not to do on the scratch paper. Not this kind of pressure. That could give you blurred images and shadows. But just firm, straight down, not smushing the stamp for several seconds. Because it's textured paper now. So the image might not be as clear if you just stamp it quickly and lightly. That's it. Now we assemble. It's really simple, especially when you take the classes because of everything that's pre-done for you. So I want, this hill is going to go at the bottom, and I want the tree to be coming out right about there. So I'm not going to glue this down yet, but I'm going to use it to measure where my tree goes. Grab my silicone craft sheet and my Stampin' seal. And I'm just going to, you don't need to cover, because of the holes in this, you don't want to try to cover it with adhesive or your adhesive's going to show through on the front. I'm just going to add adhesive to a few of the solid parts. It does not need to have adhesive on every single inch of it. It'll hold down fine. You could also use a liquid glue if you preferred on that. Actually, I don't really have to use this to measure if I just look at the top of the tree and put it almost to the very top. And then I will add adhesive to my snowy hill. I think this is one of the best hills that we've sold in a die. Like, I just really like that shape a lot. There is a second hill shape in the die set as well. It's more flat. And then for the deer, we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. I have mine right here. I like to cut them in half, so I've done that already, but you don't have to when you're using your stuff at home. I just like to do that because it saves on product for me. And then my deer is just going to kind of go right in front to the side of the greeting. And then a bow, so I'll do a bunny ear bow. So 2 bunny ears. Leave plenty of space in, oh, that's a lie. I forgot. I don't do bunny ear bows with twine. I do regular bows because it's so easy in my opinion. Sorry, I lied. I was thinking that's going to be difficult because this is so thin. Oh wait, I don't do those. I can't remember. Yeah, you'll see a bunny ear bow on another card today. And then it's always off when I do it anyway. So then just trim. dab yourself. Make it match. And then, of course, we'll just use a mini glue dot to attach that. And put that on our little deer. And then last but not least, add it to the front of our card, which we've already stamped the back, because you don't want to save that till last. You want to do that before you glue anything to this card base. Stamp and sign your name on the back. And I like to hold my paper where my fingers are blocking it from sticking down too firmly until I really get a look at where it's going. And there we go. Well, this one is glued together a little bit better on the bottom. Although I have a little green showing on both. Those kind of imperfections don't bother me personally, but if they do bother you, there's easy fixes to make sure that doesn't happen. Like putting it against something white so you can see that, and trimming off any excess where needed. So there it is. Super cute. Of course, in my opinion, these look better in person than on video. And then you put it in your clear envelope when you're at class or at home, and now it's protected. You can even mail in these envelopes. Just check with your post office how much postage they want, but you seal it up. I put the address info in the back, to and from. I usually just cut 1/4 of a sheet of printer paper. You could also put stickers on here, you know, address stickers to and from here, I guess. Seal it up and then put your postage stamp on the outside, and then it goes through the mail like that. Okay, so there's our first card. Thank you, Rhonda. You've got me cutting mine in half. Yeah, and I was thinking, literally, Linda is talking about cutting dimensionals in half. I was thinking the other day when I was literally cutting some in half, I was like, I don't know why people don't do this. And then I remembered I used to not do it. And I used to be like, that's too much trouble when people did. So actually I get why you wouldn't. But now I just feel very wasteful if I don't cut these in half, because it literally gives the same amount of lift if it's a half or a full one. But I used to be lazy and not do it, so you do whatever you choose. Okay, so the next card is going to look like this when you get your packet. I got this card design idea from a project someone shared at my team meeting. So I don't know if she got the idea anywhere else or not. This is very vanilla card base. Stamp it on the back, put it aside. But anyway, I thought it was really cute, and I modified it with a different stamp set, which is the one we're using today. So in your packet, this is actually larger than normal. It's 4 by 1/8. So you see the skinny border there. 4 by 1/8 by 5 3/8. Yeah, 5 3/8. Okay, and then it has been embossed with the Pine Wood Planks embossing folder, which is this folder here. Okay, so I don't need that right now. Then I have 4 pieces of cardstock that are 1 by 3 inches. 2 are Coastal Cabana, one's Poppy Parade, and one is Crushed Curry. That's what I'm going to stamp on. This piece is a 1/2 inch by the 4 1/8. It's going to go all the way across. We pre-die cut for you a tree from the Pine Woods dies, this tree here, in soft suede. By the way, when we pre-do these for you, you'll probably have to poke out a lot more pieces than what I do, because on this video, because I pre-poked them out yesterday when I made this. But we don't poke every single hole out for you guys, so have a toothpick handy, poke those out. And then, last but not least, from Well-Written Framelits, which are amazing. These dies are so good. They're actually called dies now, not framelits. Well-Written dies. We die cut thanks out of Crushed Curry as well. And then there's this piece of ribbon, which you'll get that exact length. And that is our embroidered ribbon from our holiday catalog. Embroidered ribbon. Okay, so I can move all of this to do my stamping real quick. Definitely want scratch paper on this one. And basically I just looked at her sample and recreated it with my stamps, different stamp set. So I'm using this smaller tree that basically is that kind of tree there from the stamp set, and then this even smaller one. But these are the full trees. In the set, there are also, like, it's a 2-step. So I used this one, but you can stamp that on top of it to add more color. And I use this one, and you can stamp that on top. But I use the one with the stem on it, if that makes sense. Okay. And my ink is soft suede. Boom. So I am just going to stamp. What I would recommend when you do this is just look at my sample and stamp where I did. So none of these, I don't think, maybe 1 or 2 will be full trees. So there's a partial tree there. Then on this piece, we're going to switch to the small tree. And we're going to do 1 kind of up high there, re-ink every time. 1 kind of in the middle. That's the full one. And then 1 there. So 3 different heights. Am I holding this right? And then back to the big tree. Just a little lower. Hopefully. I can't see very well. Yeah. And then back to the little tree on this one. And I just did it a little different. So 1 a little higher in the center. And that one hanging off the edge. And then a lower one down here. So it's almost like you took a photo of, or 3 photos of trees and sliced them up and then pieced them back together. And I thought it was really cute. Her sample. I did copy, basically, I believe, her color scheme, and she did emboss this with the same embossing folder. Just a different stamp set, and I added the die cut, and I did the words differently with the die cut words. So this is going to give you a very skinny border when you attach these, so just pay attention. Also, a tip on stuff like this where you're piecing together is don't press your paper down firmly so that you can keep adjusting it as you place it down. Like that's not even touching right now. But you just keep fixing it to make sure you have these positioned where you want them. And then when they're good, you press really firmly. That's the same thing I do when I put together my samplers. When I put all those squares on there at the end. So see, there's too much space left on this side, so I'm going to scooch everything to the right a little bit. Just butt these up against each other. They don't need to overlap. And again, I'm not a perfectionist, so for me that is good enough. Show you just how it'll look with the border there. Cute. As always, don't glue anything down until the very end because now we're going to tie ribbon around. And you can use reverse tweezers on this. Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry reverse tweezers, but you can get them over in the beading section at the craft store where you make jewelry. These are the really good ones. Or probably on Amazon. I keep telling y'all that. I still haven't researched that since I don't need any, but reverse tweezers, I'm sure they're online as well. And you can do bows with those also, not just knots. Trim this down, looks good. My tree is going to go, where did I put that silicone sheet? The tree's going to go right here over both of these sections. So just like I did the other tree, not too much adhesive, get the big parts. You could also use a liquid adhesive if you prefer. Right about there. Then we'll add this strip of Coastal Cabana down at the bottom. And I added this because the greeting to me didn't look right just by itself down there. So that was the reason, really. And then our greeting, same thing here. I also could have used the sticker sheet, the adhesive sheets we carry on this, but I was in too much of a rush this time, so I didn't. And then I purposely made it so that the words were higher than that piece. And that's it. So I just really, really loved the sample that was shared at our team meeting. I wanted to copy it, and then I realized, I actually thought she had used this, maybe I thought it, I don't remember. But I realized I had to modify it to match my stamp set, but it worked out. So I think she used, I forget the name of it, the new tree set we have that replaced Lovely as a tree. So there we go. What do y'all think? Pine trees are the best no matter the color. Love it. Thank you, Linda. Hello, Lena. Glad you caught me live. Jennifer says she knows this is going to be her favorite. Rhonda, I love it. And by fussing, you probably mean at class when I had the note, please cut in half. I know. It's weird that, like, us stampers getting, or crafters getting used to new ways of doing stuff. We resist at first. Okay, so that's card number 2. Put it in your clear envelope when you take my class, because it's going to come with it. Oh, that needs to be trimmed. I don't like my ribbon to have a blunt edge like that. I like it at an angle. So now this side is too long. There we go. That's much better. Awesome. Okay, one more card. This one is probably my favorite. It's very shiny and sparkly. So again, this is what your packet's going to look like. Take my card class this month if you would like to receive this kit in the mail. And just think, you can place a $20 order, and it's a different host code than this. Do not use this host code or you'll get that other kit. But it's a $20 order with a special host code. Unless you're in my club, y'all know what to do. And this is a club that anyone can join. And then you'll get these kits that I'm showing you today mailed to you, plus one more that I just haven't designed yet. Okay, so in this one, this is the designer paper that's on sale. One of the many, of course. Heartwarming Hugs. And I may have shown this recently. I feel like I did, so I'm going to flip through it quickly. I've already got them turned so you see both sides as we go. So back, front, back. Showed that already. Front, back, front, back. This is the one we're using. It has the mossy meadow on the back. Front, back, houndstooth. Cute. So that's it. This is, to me, the best super generic Christmas paper that we carry right now, because it doesn't even though it's partnered with some stuff in the catalog, it does not specifically only match one suite. So that piece is 4 by 5 1/4. Here's the back just to show you. You have 6 red rhinestones. You have a piece of the red sheer ribbon. It's in red, real red, I should say, from our mini catalog. And then we have a piece of real red which we will die cut Merry Christmas for you from that piece with a different set of word dies. This one is called Word Wishes, and it has holidays. It has Happy, Merry, and then Thanksgiving, Mother's and Day, Father's and Day, Valentine's. I can't remember what all I said, but does it have? I can't remember them all, so I don't want to say something it doesn't say, but there's 12 different words in here altogether. Merry Christmas is not in here right now. I pulled it out. Anyway, but we're going to use this on our card. It is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Then we have this piece, which I'll tell you about, is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then this is our red and green foil. This is obviously the green. And it's just a little bit smaller than this white to go on the back so you can see the tree through the front. And again, in person, it's going to be super shiny. This piece, step 1 was to die cut this particular tree from it, which is designed to make that really pretty opening there. It's nice and even, you know. And then we embossed it with the subtle embossing folder. The lines going this way. Same folder as earlier that Rhonda helped me out with the word texture on. Okay, so this card, you actually do no stamping. You just assemble. So pretty simple. We're going to fold it in half. I still would set this, stamp inside the back and then set it aside. And then we're going to add adhesive to the back of the tree piece. Actually, and then I'm going to, I don't need to see the front of this. I need to see that I'm not leaving any holes of the tree part showing and no green is hanging over the edge. So that's easy. Then I will add Stampin' Dimensionals to the back of this piece. And you can just a tiny bit overlap it with the white paper and the foil paper if you want. These are all my half pieces here. And then I'll do a half in the middle. And that's going to go on this real red piece. And this is, again, a really, oh, what was I going to say? I had a thought in my head and I lost it. So, I don't know what I was going to say. It's a really what? Okay, so let me show you how I ended up placing the greeting. I couldn't, like I had to figure it out. But I ended up putting Christmas down here and Merry here. So I'm going to go ahead and attach Merry to this piece. Same as before. Doesn't take a ton, just hit the spots that are gonna need it most, so to say. Be gentle. Move your fingers around to kind of hold the paper, the actual greeting in place so that it doesn't rip apart. And you may have to use your toothpick and poke out all the holes. Okay, so now I'm going to attach this piece flat. So I'm using Christmas just to make sure I go get the right height there. Try to center it left to right. Then I can add Christmas. Yeah, if you don't have your fingers near where you're placing the adhesive, it's more likely to rip it in half or rip it apart. And then you have 6 rhinestones. You'll have 6 exactly in your packet. And I would recommend to take your pick tool with the pointy end. So one of them is to dot your eye. I pretty much never use the dots that come out of dies for letters because they're too tiny. And then the other 5 will go on your tree, which will give us a nice odd number. Trying to look at where I put them on my other tree. Once we get a good sample, let me just keep copying that kind of person. Okay, so 5 dots, rhinestones. And then this is where I'm going to do a bunny ear bow, as it's a wider ribbon. So 2 bunny ears, lots of space in between them. And then I take, first of all of your fingers are pointing towards you. So if you've got things pointing away from you, you're not doing it correctly. And I take my right hand and go over my left, and then it makes like a ribbon shape. So you know you did it right. And then that same right loop goes down into the bunny hole. And then you pull and you get a really ugly bow. And then you fix it. Make a cute bow. And of course, as you can see me doing here, you sometimes have to, and you can just keep adjusting the bow however long it takes until it gets the right shape. And then we'll glue dot that on top of the tree. Excuse me. And of course, I can trim that ribbon down, but I'll do that later to save you guys a minute here. And then this is ready to go on our card base. This is the normal size, so it'll have a regular border, not like that last card I did. And that's it. What do y'all think? Good morning, Joel. The traditional color card. Yes. Hey, Hannah, good morning. Love using the cutout red to the tree. Thank you, Terry. Jennifer, yeah, this is my favorite one as well, so I agree. Thank you, Pat. Hey, Kelly, good morning. Thank you, Stacy and Valley Chick. Sharon, I think, is talking about this card. She says it's very versatile, that any sentiment will work. I agree. Let me bring up this one because it has a better bow. So don't forget, comment to be entered to win the cards today. And then to guarantee you get these cards, just sign up for my card class. Anyone can take it. 4 cards, $15, free with a $20 order. You'll just need your In the Pines stamp set to complete the projects. So you can see how we pre-do stuff for you. Now, I do not know what my last card is going to be yet. But for example, if it is using this tree and then after you stamp, you die cut it out with this, we don't do that for you because then we would have to stamp first. But you could hand cut it out if you don't own the dies. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's why I always say you really need the stamp set, obviously, but you may not need the dies. It just depends. You just may have to hand cut some stuff out. And that really pretty much goes for all of my classes. I'm just particularly or specifically showing you this one today, my card class. And I forgot to give y'all deadlines on those. Card class and scrapbook, the deadline is October 15th. Stamp a Stack and Sampler, the deadline is October 12th. So if y'all need any links or other information about those classes, just let me know. You can always email me. I'll put my email in the video description, but it's jennifer@jennifercotton.com. And yeah, I think we're good. So let me bring you up. It's like 10 minutes earlier than normal, so yes, Jennifer, I love the foil too. So cute. And we could have done red foil back there as well. It comes with red and green in both, or in the one pack of foil paper. So that's awesome. Get the dies. Sharon says just get the dies. It's easier. I know. And of course, you're welcome, Laura. Thank you. When you buy bundles from Stampin' Up, you save 10%. So if you purchase both ever from me, yourself, etc., thank you, Linda, you get both for 10% off. So hopefully that makes sense. Awesome. Well, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. If I didn't say hi to you, blame me or Facebook, but don't take it personal. It just means I missed your name when it went by too fast or something. Or maybe you commented after the live, of course. But anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you, Sandy. And who just said that? Oh, my iPad isn't scrolled up all the way. Thank you, Linda and Sandy and Stacy and Terry. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great week. I believe I'll be back next Thursday as usual, but if not, I will update you on what is going on. So have a good one. Bye.